Okay.
Keep going. Accio, potato, incendio. Stupid. Stupid spot. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Again.
Accio. Incendio. Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Petrificus totalis. Accio. Incendio. Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio. Potato. Incendio. 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 Incendio.
Okay. Spider is dead.
Incendio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Lumos. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Stupid one!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Stupid one!
Is that the best you can do?
Stupid one! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Bodega! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Remarkable. Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Stupid one! Eight legs is simply too many. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus wanted so many roots. Expelliarmus! Petrificus totalis! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Petrificus totalis! But I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Beat with the paw straight.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio. Levioso.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet...
Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire and use a acquire a maxima and endurance potion and use them simultaneously.
My classroom.
So I have an endurance potion. I have a maxima potion. I don't have a focus potion. So it seems I need to visit Hogsmeade. So I can purchase the recipes from J. Pippins. Alright, let's go. J. Pippins.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you.
Okay. Now it says acquire and use. So we're gonna take all these potions.
A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So this needs me to use a focus potion, endurance potion, and maximum potion. Alright. Focus potion. Maxima. And the endurance potion.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Now we attend the focus class during the day. Potions class.
Surely those were curdle.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
The art of potion making is delicate, and as such requires great precision.
You've got it now.
Hmm.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you're staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Mhm.
Revelio.
Let's go to Battle Tower.
Revelio.
Just hear something like that.
Revelio.
Not to me here.
Whoever
There you are.
decided to make
The cross one duelist to beat.
must have been the victim of a plot of
Revelio.
I think Defendo should be.
Watch out! It's the Troll Slayer of Hogsmeade.
No better than the wind in my hair as we fly above the world of free.
Revelio. Accio.
Mm.
Revelio.
Okay.
Why do we even have flying if Professor Black cancelled Quidditch?
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Alright.
Awful when they're...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defendo, the Severing Charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Quarren use an invisibility potion. Quarren use a thunderbrew potion against. Okay, so we'll do flying class first. Then we're gonna go do. Then we're gonna go get defender.
Revelio.
Something's behind that wall. Alright, let's go. Let's go to flying class first. And then.
This is the first year my siblings and I are all.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Alright.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it?
Not a fan.
Now,
Take it.
let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant. This'll take some getting used to. Revelio.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Revelio.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Oh shit, here we go.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom, then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Alright. Off to Hogsmeade then. Okay.
I've not forgotten about our library venture.
Okay.
Fair. If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new face. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Revelio.
Floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of
All right.
brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
So we can get a Dark Lightning.
My first employment was at Honeydew. Stock girl I was. I did put on a bit of weight though.
I think I might have to get one of each.
Tried to have a chat with Ellie Peck the other day. Needed some mooncalf fur. Very nice young lady, but could I get her to stop talking about woofers and diricals? Poor Mr. Ollivander seems to spend more time cleaning up his shop from Eric Wandcast than actually selling the things. Attention in defense against the dark arts.
All right, so let's purchase the lot. Let's see, preview.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sure.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Okay. Wait. Talents. Okay.
Can't help but admire Mr. Week.
So we need to go learn the Findo. Before we do the flight test. Actually, let's learn the Findo. Let's do the prerequisites for the Findo. Do the flight test. Come back. So how do I do this now? let's do the prerequisites for Defender first.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Then do the flight test with Imelda. Report back. And then go back to Hogwarts, complete the missions there. Alright, cool. So let's go over to the Dark Forest. We need an invisibility potion and use a Thunderbrew potion.
Revelio.
Are there any Ashwinders about? Be some Ashwinders up ahead. Oh. Yes.
I won't make the same mistake, my...
Thunderbrew potion.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. Potato! You're only delaying the inevitable. Accio. Had enough? I'm just warning, they never stood a chance.
And I got my ass kicked. Restart from last checkpoint.
Now take up perhaps some nice flowers.
Yes.
Tripping us totally.
Accio.
Tripping us totally. Tripping us totally. In the knacker.
Accio.
Tripping us totally.
To your knees.
Protego.
No.
Right.
Alright. Alright. No need for sit up. I need to sit up, bro. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna need me an Dearest potion. Actually, no, let's do this without any
I
potions.
see you.
Yes. Petrificus totalis. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Levioso.
No.
You're in a heap of
Petrificus
trouble.
totalis. Expelliarmus.
Alicia.
Levioso.
You're foolish to fight me.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just complete the thing and then immediately run away. Immediately fly away.
Shut up. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yes. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Rise and fight.
I'm just warming up.
Barely even.
Held out longer than...
Oh.
Excellent.
Dude, I keep getting my ass handed to me. This is annoying.
You've nowhere to hide. Petrificus totalis. Clumsy little fool.
Bye. Okay. Return to Professor Sharp. Okay. It's so down there. So let's go learn Defendo. Go learn Defendo. And let's go do the Albiweeks thing and then come back to Hogwarts again.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defendo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defendo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Wiggenweld potion is not a cure.
Okay, Defendo. When do we learn Glacio? Because Glacio and Defendo go quite well together. Put that there.
Good. It seems you have a grasp on Defendo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake, and that of everyone else.
Defendo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Okay. What do we got? Let's do the flight test. Let's do the flight test and then come back to main story. Library. House. Class lawn. Yeah. Here, broom. Okay. Lavender Borealis. What does the Lavender Borealis look like again?
Depulso!
Oh, that. And this one. Night Dancer. What does a Night Dancer do? What does it look like? Does it have any effects? No effects. I know this has like fire at the end of it.
Depulso!
But no. Not my style. I think I want to stick to the Dark Lightning.
you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
All right. 3, 2, go.
This is rather fun. Brilliant.
I missed the...
Did it. Brilliant. Made it. This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
A flick.
Ministry's good work.
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest steward in history. Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
All right. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Let's go to room of requirement. Astronomy tower.
There's a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin.
Revelio.
All the way up. Yeah, we're not do that right now. Let's just go to the quest.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious Alahotzi fudge ever.
Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it, by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Can't
Yes,
you keep it
Professor.
down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Okay.
Accio. Levioso. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should...
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio! Depulso! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Depulso! Accio! yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
All right.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. let's get the moonstone, shall we? Burner.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Jewel decorations. Oh. Floor decor.
shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item. Form the altering spell to customize it.
Color, oh yes, alright, so we can change the color. And the size. How about let's change let's change this.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
I like this eclectic.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
I like this. I like the botanical look. And again, no. Let's go the eclectic. The eclectic look. Then for and for the floor. Okay.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, no, this is a Slytherin look. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
All right. Where is Deke? Please.
I'd like to ask you about changing the...
Of course.
Let's do natural and earthy moonlit ambience. Let's do moonlit.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Yes, that's more like it. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. But we don't like that blue pearl. Over. What do we got here? Alright. Yep. Okay. Alright. And let us conjure large pot. Oh. Very nice. Okay. Let's plant. Okay. Let's not plant anything in those for now. Alright, what do we got? Let's go Summoner's Courtyard. For that, let's do these. Window. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Swing. Bell tower. Bell tower. What's tower? Not really where I wanted to go. Still wanted to go to the common
Revelio.
rooms. Thing is here.
Revelio.
Okay. Let's do the summoner's courtyard thing.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Okay. 30.
Lucky shot. Akio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Akio. Try to beat that.
Okay.
Accio.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me.
Yes. I thought so.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
All right. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Okay.
Accio. Revelio.
Any more pages about page of flying? There is something down here though.
Accio. Revelio.
I'll go page hunting later. Oh, there is something I need to do
We
in
have
here.
everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd rather not deal with difficult people, but for a reward, I think I can manage.
Indeed. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Revelio.
Something here. Something inside. Something here.
Revelio.
Perhaps downstairs. Yes.
Accio. Revelio.
Is that a quest right there? Follow the butterflies. What spell is that? Confringo, Expulso, Reducto, Bombarda. Ah. Obliviate. Ah. So there's a side quest here. Alright, let's go indulge ourselves.
I wonder where they go.
Revelio.
another piece of thingy in here. Upstairs.
Revelio.
It's in the attic. But we need to go up more.
Capulso. Revelio.
Inside. Let's get ourselves acquainted with this quest. Okay.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
All right.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Hasn't been anyone.
Alright, let's go do this butterfly quest.
These rocks have seen better days. There they are. She wasn't making it up.
That curious. Where did I set my trap?
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriate to me.
Okay.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Back to Hogsmeade.
I'll say it again.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
All right. Let's go deliver those potions. Where do we go? World map. Go here.
Revelio.
All right. Then where's that spell? Oh, here it is. Okay. Where's this on? Yeah, I'm gonna let that spell there. So Merlin trial.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Always like that Pippin.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you. Revelio.
All right.
On another adventure, are we?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Okay. What do we have? Alright, let's go back to. Wait. Do we have anything left in here to do? Nope. Okay. Let's go to Hogwarts and do some quests there. Do we have any quests in here to do? No. Let's go back to Hogwarts. We have some quests up here. Yeah. Now, quests there. So let's go to the transfiguration. I think charms class. Let's do transfiguration courtyard. Let's go. Let's do some side quests. Let's get to level 8 so we can do the rest of the main quest.
Revelio.
Okay, so there should be side quests here.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just...
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
The Daedalian key.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Yeah.
Don't get too cocky simply because...
Might some kind soul help me?
No. Yet.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
No.
My entire family's been sorted into
Levioso.
I wonder.
Revelio. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant.
Hold on.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle.
If only a new student.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
May I remind you, I do not break so close to the walls and run around the castle after the
Okay. Come seek us where our voices sound. We cannot sing above the ground. An hour long you'll have to look to recover what we took. But I keep remembering that song from Harry Potter, The Goblet of Fire.
Always wondered what house's common rooms look like. Ours is the best, of course.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
While I remember, don't forget to give me
16 in total, so I need 15 more. Okay. Alright. Be right back, guys. Be right back. Okay, as it is, we returned. We have returned, but hold on there. Me a segunda. We check something instantly before I forget. Okay. Yeah. 60. Let me see something. Okay. Let me see the other one of their sub. Sub. That. What me I do right now is I'm trying to find me an iPad. I need an iPad. Seriously. And, I can't find, and for some reason I can't find nowhere in Montego Bay. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't. We need to look. There are places in Mobile that sells these shits. So me I go look. This one. Okay. Dude, what's the name of all these places that? Hold on, I'm going on my following list. Cause I normally follow some people in here, some businesses in here that sells these things, and them located in a Montego Bay, and that's exactly what I'm looking for at this particular moment in time. Okay, okay, okay. Can I find any? Can I find any? Can I find any? Can I find any? I'm looking for an iPad right now, dude. Okay. Um. So that's one place. Let's see if we can find no other places. I'm gonna find one more place. If not, I'm just finish my game for the night and then go keep looking. It's a place and I know this is a place and I got more, so I never go by the check. I just be phone themselves. Okay. Okay, hold on the peoples. Hold on chat. Hold on to Jesus. Okay. I'm still not finding me. I look bad. Jesus whip. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Scroll through all this. Right about now. Astana. Alright, screw the list. Come, I can't find number one. Let me check over here stuff first. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay, so these are them just a cell phone. Uno just a cell phone. Me no want on a phone right now. On a phone me they look. Let me see something. Uno in a mobile. Let's see if uno sell. No, I'm gonna say uno have them. Uno have. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Look, I'll check something real quick. I see. Let me see something. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll do 18. Oh shit, yeah. It's for oh. Okay. Whoosh. Still no proper iPad. Why does it look like they have there something in our store? I would store this. 10 Church Street. 10 Church Street. We know about this day, you know. Yeah. We know about this day. We can check them tomorrow. 6 o'clock then, like, so we know about to find them. Alright. We know about them there. Yeah, my nose fat there. Yeah. Smart. Okay. So I know where these guys are, but when I'm done, I'm go check to see if we can find no other places that I can word. Meantime, between time, I need to keep checking Facebook Marketplace, because me know Facebook Marketplace have some things on here what I can get for the same price or less. Yeah. Let me see some 18 minus 5, 13. On there. Roll up. This a place that tell me that the only places that has this available is see some benefit. Hold on the chat. This is benefit. See something. Mm. 2017, lad. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so absolutely not. I'm not getting that one then. Mm. So I mean, if you look for at least one ninth gen, what ninth gen go cost me though? Okay, what's the I need to know what's the difference between 8th gen and the 9th gen. Okay. So the 9th gen is generally better because it has a better chip. It has more storage options. Front facing camera is better. And it has auto framing for the video. The 9th gen. So I'm either looking for 8th or 9th gen. Means I could for 8th gen, but me I look for a 9. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, so I'm done. I look for what I look for. Let's continue here. So we need to, let's do some more, let's complete some more main quests, or story quests, alright. So, stop chat fat. Let's complete. Let's complete some side quests so we can do the main quest. We're not gonna complete all the side quests for or all the side quests for right now. Just go complete probably about 2 more. The next main quest takes us to the Undercraft, where we'll learn Confringo from Sebastian. Right, okay, Gryffindor. Okay. Nubia. Fly, can I fly? And yes, you guys might be seeing some new spells. You guys might be seeing some new spells in my arsenal. But I'm gonna close out one second out of this. So let's close out these out of my display. Let's close out these. Keep them tab that open because we need to look for them. Let me out, am I done? Go to the Transfiguration Court. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Oh. Upstairs. Okay. Hold on. And let's go back down. All right. Okay.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright. Let's go get these gobstones. There should be one.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia. Well, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
That's
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
That's one. Page.
Accio! Revelio!
Okay. I suppose we need to go all the way upstairs then, yep.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This one.
Accio!
Okay. All right. So we need to go upstairs. All right.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
E. Okay, I see where the key went. Yeah. And
Revelio!
it's here. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Oops. My bad. Gonna. Oh shit. Dude. That's so annoying. Gonna.
Got it.
Nice. Alright. Back to the top. Let's go search for the gobstone. We have 2 more left to find.
Revelio.
There's something here too.
Revelio.
Stairs. No.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Someone?
Accio!
And there's one.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
This is the goblet of fire.
I'll be weeks from Spintwood.
That's sad.
Revelio.
That's it. Alright. Let's go back to Zenobia. Defense against the dark arts. Okay. Zenobia.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I'd have mercy. Well.
Revelio.
Okay, so there is a quest down here.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
What do you want?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Dragons? When did we confront a dragon? Oh yeah, that.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Luke Brattleby must have nearly wet himself.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Alright, what do we got? What do we have here? This way. Hello.
As long as I get some food.
Oops. My bad. There we go.
Human transfiguration is dangerous.
This cannot possibly.
Okay.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Incendio! Devil's Snare seems to thrive in dark. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Where the hell am I even supposed to go, dude?
Incendio. Lumos. Compulso. Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio.
What am I missing?
What an idiot.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Anyways. Alright, so we need to do like one more. One more side quest. Let's do this one. Yeah. Actually, let's do this one.
There's something
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
No, no, so it's on the other side. Oh, it has a quest marker.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Incendio.
Alright. Let's go do this quest and then we'll call it a night. Let's go do this quest. Go meet Sebastian.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to
Revelio.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to...
Okay.
Try it out. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Nice.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Okay.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for
Lumos.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me.
Confringo. Confringo.
What is going on here?
Levioso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Reparo. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
This is where we save and exit game for the night. Let me just go check spells. Alright, so yes. Alright. Alright, guys, this is where we say bye bye. Ciao, ciao.